Hi everybody, my name is Julia.
Hi everyone, 我是 Josh. 欢迎回到中文播客。
So, Josh, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever made a mistake before?
Oh, plenty of times. I'm a very clumsy person. One time I spilled coffee on my laptop.
That must have been really expensive.
Yeah, I got it repaired, but it cost me $300.
Yeah, so I'm a really clumsy person too, just like the woman you're about to see in the next scene.
Yeah, right. She totally dropped her friend's phone.
Let's take a look at the dialogue.
哎呀，我的手机，你故意的吗？不是，我是不小心的。哎呀，我的手机，你故意的吗？不是，我是不小心的。我的手机，你故意的吗？不是，我是不小心的。
Wow, I really hope she didn't break his phone. Let's go through the dialogue line by line.
哎呀，
Oops,
哎呀，
oops.
哎呀，我的手机，
My cell phone,
我的手机，
my cell phone.
我的手机。你故意的吗？
Did you do that on purpose?
你故意的吗？
Did you do that on purpose?
你故意的吗？不是，我是不小心的。
No, it was by accident.
不是，我是不小心的。
No, it was by accident.
不是，我是不小心的。
Let's look at the first line.
哎呀，
This phrase is used to express surprise, and we can roughly translate it into English as oops or ah.
For example, if you forgot to bring keys, you can say, 哎呀，我的钥匙。
Oops, my keys. Another good example would be if you've hurt yourself or if you're experiencing pain somewhere.
Let's say if you have a stomach ache, you can say, 哎呀，我的肚子。
Ah, my stomach.
Another word which is very similar to this, 哎呀, is 哎呦.
They both mean pretty much the same thing and are used to express surprise and can be roughly translated into oops, ah,
Oops, ah,
or wow.
wow. Yeah. For example, 哎呦，真便宜.
Wow, that's pretty cheap.
Another example could be, 哎呦，12点了.
Wow, it's already 12. So as you can see, these phrases are interjections which express surprise but don't really mean anything in particular. All right, guys, so our next line is
我的手机，我的手机。手 means hand. 机 is machine.
Therefore, a machine that you hold in your hand would be a cell phone.
手机。
Now let's move on. He continues to say,
你故意的吗？
Did you do that on purpose? On purpose in Chinese would be,
故意。
but did you know that the original sentence structure of our last phrase is actually,
你是故意的吗？
but for the sake of convenience, we usually omit the,
的是 so the sentence would be 你故意的吗？
but it actually means the same thing. So after the lady is accused of dropping the man's phone deliberately, she responds by saying,
不是，我是不小心的。
No, it was by accident.
Let's take a look at the first part of the sentence. 不是。
The lady repeats, 不是, because it sounds more genuine.
Yes.
Here are some phrases that we repeat quite often.
For example, 谢谢谢谢
Thank you, thank you.
or 对不起对不起
Sorry, sorry.
好好好
Okay, okay.
对对
Yeah, yeah. And so on and so forth. You get the idea. The second part of the sentence would be,
我是不小心的
sometimes we bring back the 是的 sentence structure to emphasize something.
In this case 我是不小心的 It is emphasizing 不小心
Therefore, in English, it would sound a bit more like it was by accident instead of it was by accident.
Yes
Let's look at the dialogue again to see what we've picked up.
哎呀，我的手机，你故意的吗？不是，不是，我是不小心的。哎呀，我的手机，你故意的吗？不是，不是，我是不小心的。哎呀，我的手机，你故意的吗？不是，不是，我是不小心的。
So guys, did you understand the video better? Let's do a quick review on some of the key phrases that we learned in today's lesson.
Alright
Josh, what would you say if you stubbed your toe?
哎呀我的脚
Now, what would you say if your friend got a new haircut?
哎呦真帅
What would you say if you accidentally bumped into somebody?
You can say 对不起对不起我是不小心的
So hopefully you found that interesting and useful.
If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below.
My name is Julia.
I'm Josh. 我们下次见
See you next time.
拜拜
Bye-bye.
Now, here's a vocabulary recap.
哎呀
Oops.
手机
Cell phone.
故意
On purpose.
不小心
By accident.
ChinesePod, ChinesePod.